guys, it's Nneka, and today I'm going to be doing a beauty haul on a couple of new items that I picked up, so keep on watching. Okay, so the first item that we have, we're gonna start off with, a palette. And this is a palette that I have been looking at. Some of you guys might already have it, so you may not get the hype or understand my enthusiasm, but I'm gonna just show y'all. So I bought this palette for $20 as opposed to $25 on Ulta.com. I also used my Ebates, which gave me cash back on my Ulta order, so we lit. We're just saving coins. This is what the packaging looks like here. As you can see, it's very sleek and black and whatnot. It says Morphe on it. Bam! Open it up, it just says Morphe, babe. The only thing that I do not like is that I prefer for the names on my palettes to be engraved below. I need to know what colors I'm using pretty much. For example, my Too Faced Peach palette. Shout out to my girl Shamimi for this beautiful palette, but it has the names there. But look how beautiful this palette is. I love to use a lot of neutrals, so I always wanted this palette because of that fact. Next, I got quite a few items from this brand. It's one of my favorite drugstore brands, so maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. One of the first goodies that I finally bought was the Maybelline Superstay Foundation, and I bought the color 336 Warm Bronze because, girl, the color range in here is decent, but when I'm trying to think back to my Maybelline Fit Me, it was a little bit hard for me to know what my color was going to be, so I just took a wild guess and I'm wearing it today and it looks pretty good. My face is naturally darker than my body, but this made my face still obviously darker, but it was way too strangely bright. I don't know how to explain it, but when it oxidized, all was well. You guys will see a video of what I'm talking about just for reference. The next thing that I was very excited to pick up was the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser in the color Caramel or Caramel, whichever one you prefer. The reasoning behind this is that I've seen this since I was a youngin, for real a youngin, and I was never they never had a shade for even my complexion ever, so I really thought I was gonna be a goner. I thought I was never gonna see the day that this could actually work for me, but we've reached that point in life, so yay, here we are. The next product that I got was the Maybelline Matte and Pore-less Pressed Powder in the shade 330 Toffee, and I bought this to be kind of like an everyday under eye pressed powder that I'm using, especially on days when I don't use my MAC pressed powder. Another thing that I like is that there is a mirror down below. It also comes with a sponge applicator. These are actually bomb for applying powder. The next item that I picked up was a backup of my Maybelline Shine Free Oil Control Loose Powder. This product right here, if you saw my video in December, that was a Laura Mercier versus this product. Check it out, I can have it down below for you. But if you have not seen that video, this is the product that I was comparing it with. It is approximately $6 when you add tax. I've seen some other beauty YouTubers try this product out in comparison to the Chanel one, and they actually said that this one held up longer. So regardless, no matter what other powders I buy, I usually will have this as well in case I want to mix them, or go the more affordable route that day, whatever have you. I like to keep this in stock. Okay, and now for LA Girl, I actually picked up 3 more concealers, one of which I already had, and that was the shade Fawn. I'm actually not done with my original Fawn yet, but girl, this is on its last leg. It looks toe up from the flow up, so it has the plastic hanging off. She is almost completely out of juice, so I was like, okay, let me get another one because I'm not running into anybody's store. Shipping took almost 2 weeks, and I understand why. So I was like, let me just get this and have this on lock, have it and just use it. But the shades that I said, as I mentioned, Fawn, I got a new one of this. I'm not unpackaging it at all right now because I need to finish my original one. I also got Pure Beige in order to highlight. And then I got Medium Beige, and they are very similar. Obviously, they just have slightly different undertones. So based upon what happens with my skin tone, that will kind of dictate what I'm doing. Or sometimes I'll use Medium Beige first and then Pure Beige a little bit on top afterwards because it does have it has some color to it. Next, we're going to go into some items that I actually ended up ordering off of Amazon. And those were just a few of the other beauty items. It's kind of mixed all in, but this is the Milani Conceal Plus Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. I got this in the shade Amber, and I really love it. But I just threw away my last bottle of this because I used it to its entirety, and I honestly love the consistency, the color payoff, as well as the, you know, the duration of time that you get with this. I have very oily skin, so I need products that are, you know, don't have me looking casket ready, like way too matte, but at the same time I don't want to look like a grease ball because I already have oily skin. So this product has been great, and I had to get another one. Amber is not my exact shade. I use this product after I put my whole face of foundation on because sometimes I use a darker foundation. So if I use a darker foundation, I'll go in with this on top to kind of mix it and make it my actual shade. The second thing that I picked up was the Milani Conceal Plus Perfect concealer in the shade 145 Warm Beige. I know you guys are probably looking like, okay girl, how much concealer for one face? But honestly, truly, I have been trying out different concealers and trying to see what works best and what I can kind of, you know, stick with based upon how well or bad it works or whatever. So I wanted to try this because I had seen a lot of different reviews. These are both from the same line. As you can see, they have similar packaging, but they're both from the, you know, Conceal Plus Perfect line. And I love the foundation, so I was like, I have to try the concealer now. Continuing with the items that I picked up from Ulta, we do have a Nars Creamy Concealer. And I did get a travel size of this. It is in the shade Biscuit, which is a medium/dark one. I think the travel is like $13 or so. If you know you like this concealer, go ahead and grab the $30 one. But after trying it, it works like well. But I'm not overly impressed, not gonna lie to you. I think it may be because my skin is going through some things. I just completed a semester, you feel me, 4.0 shawty, but the bags under my eyes, this was not necessarily doing all that I thought it would, so I'm not overly stoked yet. I only tried it like 2 times and I was like, oh, I need some more coverage, so I had to use something else. So I'm going to revisit this bad boy, so I'm even happier now that I didn't, you know, get the huge one because I don't use it a lot, to be honest. I really don't. Now we're going to go on to the e.l.f. goodies that I got, and these were from Ulta as well. And here they are. The first one is the e.l.f. Liquid Glitter Eyeshadow in the shade Flirty Birdie. When I saw this, I was like, I want to get this now because I saw Makeup by Shayla do a tutorial maybe in April sometime, and she was using this color for a look, and it reminded me of a Stila liquid shadow that I had used previously during a fashion show or during some sort of performance that actually stayed on very well and did not cause unnecessary creasing. So when I saw this and I was like, oh, it's like the same thing, I had to get it. This was $5, and again, it's in the shade Flirty Birdie, which is a beautiful brown, kind of like almost coppery color. It's really nice. The e.l.f. item that I got was one of their liquid matte lipsticks in the color Tea Rose. And it's funny because when I ordered this product, I wasn't really paying attention to the fact that I already had this in the pencil form. So this is Tea Rose in the kind of the matte lipstick pencil form, and then this is it in the actual full-on liquid lipstick form. So they look pretty much the same. I just use this to line my lips now and then follow up with Tea Rose on top, and it works really well. It's really cute. So you know it's getting to the end when you start seeing brushes. So the brushes that I used today for this look are actually Real Technique brushes, and I feel like I've been one of the main people sleeping on Real Technique. I don't know what was up with me because my sisters were all Real Technique, you feel me, for life type of diehards. They had so many brushes, sponges and whatnot, and I just finally stepped my cookies up and I ordered the Real Techniques by Sam and Nick Everyday Essentials. And when I tell you that this product right here is lit, it's lit. Like, it's bomb. Bomb, bomb, bomb. And I'm literally holding all of the brushes in my hand right now except for one, because that brush is also AWOL. I don't know what I did with it between Monday and Friday, which is today, but she grew legs and ran away. And I love the brush because it's a tapered brush that I set my under eyes with. But yeah, I used these in my last tutorial that I filmed right before this video, and I seriously love these brushes so much because this foundation brush helps me apply the right amount of coverage that I need, hunty. This brush right here, which is the Deluxe Crease Brush, I don't do anything on my creases with this. I actually put on concealer with this, because when I tell you how the denseness of this brush allows you to pack it on, and as I mentioned, like I just finished with finals and stuff for school, and that 4.0 did not make itself. I will tell you that, even in quarantine, okay? Period. So the bags, like the money bags underneath my eyes, are in recovery. Like we have not reached our normal flow and flex, so this has definitely been necessary. And then the blush brush, I use blush brushes for everything other than what they are labeled as, because they apply pressed powders so well. So this is what I use for my pressed powder, and it has been Liddy in the City. As for the beauty blender, I already have two other ones. I have the face and body one that I'm looking at right now, right across from me. She's chilling, just washed her, she's, you feel me, drying up. And then I also already had another one, so I'm letting this one just chill out so that it can be used as a backup when the time presents itself. Alrighty, so those were all of the goodies that I got. If you like some of these items, if you want to see more of them, let me know down below. Well, that concludes all of the items, so thank you guys so much for staying tuned. And if you made it to this point of the video, comment "it's lit" in the comment box. Like, it's lit, so I know that you made it this far, okay? But yeah, comment, like, and subscribe. Bye.